So it's named Pipeline because we've got this room at the back, which is called the Pipeline. And it sort of works as this tool for the gallery where we show one work by the artist who's exhibiting next in the program. So this is the main exhibition space, and the back room is where we show the introductory piece. And that piece is chosen by the artist, so it's very much directed by them, that space. And it's a way for them to introduce their work. Quite commonly, it might be an artist who doesn't have too big of a following yet. It's an emerging, the program is mostly emerging contemporary artists. Yeah. So it's a way for them to kind of like create a footing within a gallery that they might not have shown at yet. It's a way for their audience to get more familiar with their work. It's a way for the artist to lay out the intentions in the work, to kind of pull out a detail or like, whether that's like a material, a strand of narrative, a positioning in the work of some kind that maybe they feel like is lost in a main show. Mm-hmm. So it's become this kind of engine for the gallery, and actually it dictates all the shows, because the artists that we end up showing tend to be artists who have quite sort of layered practices that we can unpick and play with and, show that progression with, or show these like kind of more subtle layers in the work that you might not see from just like coming into a solo.
And how do you find your artists?
How do I find my artists?
Because,
yeah, I don't know the answer to
this.
Because
you think of the year you think of the year as perhaps a whole program that you're going to build.
Yeah,
right?
it fills up so quickly. I actually just did the program for next year, and it took like 10 minutes, kind of thing. Like, because you have so much at your fingertips, and you're so desperate to show so many different things that actually it just kind of comes out. And if you have 6 shows in 1 year, it's like very quickly, made up of artists that you've got in the back of your mind. Yeah.
And these ones you would know?
Yeah.
Mostly.
I'm always trying to create space for new things to come through. Mm-hmm. And I always try and stay really present in the program as well. Like I always try and just like respond to things as and when they come my way. And so I hate being too restrictive about planning too far in advance. I was talking to someone about this a bit earlier. And I also think it's really essential to kind of make room and keep an open mind for things. But we do have, I say we, but apart from Anusha, who's amazing, we also work together on the program. But I do try and stick to like a few core things that I look for in the artist, like one of them being what I just described of this kind of layered practice. Somebody mentioned the other day that the artists in the program tend to be quite like meticulous. What do you understand? What do you mean by meticulous? I don't know, just like maybe quite detail orientated. Okay. And that for me is because I love the sense of discovery, and that's why I wanted to be a gallerist, was because like the idea of like, and that's what gallerists are for, I think we spoke about that, like that's the role of a gallerist, is to share something with an audience who aren't already familiar with that thing. Like people come into galleries to, get to experience art or to discover art that they might not have known about before.
It's bringing the visibility, right?
It's bringing the visibility, and I think the artists that I'm really drawn to are ones who like hide things in the work, or have this kind of like very sort of detailed approach that then I can share with people, like that I can sort of dig out and like take people along this journey with, and kind of I don't know if that makes any sense, but
no, of course.
It's a discovery. The discovery element is important, I think, in the work.